about this fantastic movie.
Yeah. Fantastic. Just up there with Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic Four.
I'm still trying to decide how low we would grade.
Oh, let me tell you.
It's going to be sub 5, that's for sure.
Oh, well, that, as soon as we saw the camera work, it's like, was this a university project? Like you so eloquently put. We're just kind of, I know you're watching us do this. We're just kind of doing the behind the scenes of the show right now.
We just finished our makeup. Our makeup lady just left. So
Yeah. Welcome to Idiots of the Round Table. I'm not going to yell. My voice is all scratchy. I've been yelling a lot lately. I don't know why.
He was mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at Jeff for giving Justice League, what, an 8 or 9 or something like that? What the hell is going
I
on?
need like a 12. I don't know.
You know, I love him being a part of the show, but when he does shit like this, you put him back into the cooler, and you're like, look, we'll call you when another movie comes out, we'll call you. Are you going to call me with Marvel? Yes, because they know how to make movies. All right, you know what, we're going to start right away. I'm Curtis Dominique, as always. I'm with Mr. Malorian, the one and only.
How's it going, guys? And girls.
That's right.
And we have our non-spoiler now review of, well, in the theaters was Wonder and Coco, and we kind of looked at those like, didn't really feel it, and so instead we decided to watch The Foreigner with Jackie Chan.
All right, now going into this movie, getting all the trailers sent to me and getting all the behind the scenes and the movie clips and everything, it looked awesome. I was like, holy shit, Jackie Chan, it's Jackie Chan. He's doing a lot of stunts. It's going to be great. Plus, it looks like James Bond is the bad guy, while an Irish James Bond. So maybe James O'Brien or something like that. His Irish drunken brother.
Sure, why not?
And I was like, it's going to be great. And then you watch 5 minutes of the movie, and Brian starts off going, what the? This looks like a soap opera.
Yeah, so maybe we should start off with talking about our sponsors. Who do we got?
Well, you know what? I want to give a shout out. I think today was Ollie's last day in business. We don't have any pizza. You know, I felt like getting their pizza, but on the same hand, it's like it's their last day.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know if they were open. But I want to give them an acknowledgement. They've been our sponsor for a year. And they have supplied us with pizza every week. And
Even delivered one time.
Yeah, because we're going to be late. And the owner showed up and gave the pizza to us. And it was just,
amazing, yeah.
You know what? And I don't want to kind of blacklist us for other sponsors coming in next year. But this pizza will not be forgotten. Like, it's on a completely different level. And we'll get to Canadian Brewhouse. They're in business. Actually, they're expanding. They're going in Sherwood Park now. This is the place you go to. Like, me and you go there just to hang out and try and pick up chicks. And then we realize how old we are. And it's like, I have a granddad as old as you. And it's like, oh my God. So you have no daddy issues. That's what we're trying to say. But no. Canadian Brewhouse, man. You go down there and you get like so many beers on tap. The drinks, they've got specialty drinks. Mm-hmm. The chicken, I know I always go towards the chicken. Don't send me any more comments about this. I love the chicken wing. Chicken, hamburgers, everything. Plus, you want to go watch the Oilers lose on big screen TVs. It's right there. You know what? As I'm saying that, let's just check. I'm just going to do a quick check to see.
Now, before we were ahead, we being the Oilers, 3-1. So I'm guessing we lost 5-3.
Let's see. I'm pulling it up. Oh, 6-1.
Hey!
6-1. Third. Yeah.
All right. So,
Canadian Brewhouse. Go check them out.
Yeah.
So
let's get into this one. Non-spoilers. What did you like about this movie?
I'm going to say what I thought I would like about it, and then how I was disappointed.
Okay.
I thought Jackie Chan was going to do another amazing, stunt-filled movie. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some stunts in this movie that he does, but I was misled by the trailers where I thought it would be non-stop action.
Or there'd be more.
Yeah, there would be more action. I like seeing Jackie Chan because this was a completely different role. He's usually that, again, I guess he's hell-bent on revenge, but he was very somber and very T-1000. Mm-hmm. Like, he couldn't be stopped, always one step ahead, and these are not spoilers. I hope this is not spoilers.
No.
All right, and, you were kind of confused who the bad guy was. That's what I liked about this. You never really knew. Like, you were like, is it him? Oh,
I guess.
No, it's... But then you kind of figure out it all kind of meshes together, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Not much more to say.
Countryside was beautiful. I'm really trying to give something to this. Like, it just... I'm disappointed. I'm going to say that. That's...
The good thing you have to say about this movie is that you're disappointed.
No, well...
I'm just sort of like, you thought it was going to be good. That's what you...
Yeah. It's like when you bite into a hamburger and you're like, this is the best thing, and then you realize, Mike, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
It's just... It looked so promising, and then like the university student director just kind of shat the bed, is what I'm thinking.
Man, I didn't want to know if I want, like, who directed this. Like, but anyway...
I don't know.
Maybe I'll say my good. So, again, I mean, the big thing is Jackie Chan, and I mean, the big thing from the trailer is like, oh my god, he's still alive, he's still doing videos. Are you okay?
It's my throat. I'm getting a little scratchy. Yeah.
Okay, sure. And I mean, I would say that some of the best parts of this movie is going to be Jackie Chan. His fight scenes aren't what they were before, but really it's kind of like seeing that powerful emotion. I'm going to give that to Jackie Chan, which normally wasn't part of his movies. Normally he's like the goofy, goof around type of thing, and this is a whole different role for him, and I thought he did a really good job. I kind of get the feeling that, one time Jackie Chan was kind of like relaxing, decided to watch Taken, and, with Liam Neeson, he's like, I want to do a movie like that. And then tried doing this. I don't know. But he did a great job for his part. I kind of wish there was more framework around him. Some of the things that other actors did, like, I can't remember his name, Pierce Brosnan, his stuff was good enough. It wasn't that strong of acting. And that's really it. That's almost all I have to say for this. The story at first was kind of interesting, but then they made it a little bit too convoluted. So I guess as we're talking about good, like the story starts interesting, and then the movie keeps going. So that's my good. That's all I got.
I'll say the other good part that we both kind of were shocked at is that I'm thinking the Chinese people think British are horrible people. Because the ending part where they just do a lot of, like the British police or special forces do a lot of non-special forces stuff. Apparently. You're just kind of like, does this shit really happen? Like, is this how they play ball? Because if it's true, they don't play around. Like, if you go to England or Ireland or Scotland, wherever.
If this movie's to be believed.
Yeah, they do not play. So it's just kind of like, yeah, I can see how they ruled the world a long time ago. They just don't mess around. What's that? You're going against us? Well, we have to burn down and kill everybody.
I question the facts of this movie.
Yeah.
I would not take this and write a report to your teacher or anything.
No, there's a lot of, you're just kind of shaking your head going.
So let's segue into the bad. What did you not like about this movie,
The movie. They pulled a fast one on us, like a huge fast one. The trailer looked like it looked amazing, and you watch it, you're going, okay, so there's that scene. Crickets. A lot of talking.
A lot of parking.
A lot of
new location. Better show somebody parking. You don't arrive in a big burst into the room or something. No, they gotta park first.
Yeah, we have to show them how they got there, how they drove off the boat, how they drove to the place. They almost got in a car accident. They got some takeout. They did this.
Someone was really excited. They knew how to parallel park. I gotta show off this.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We're going to have the douchebag fly by you in the WRX and then back in as you're going in and hit them. And then that guy gets out all mad at you. No, What do you know? Like,
minor spoilers.
That's not even a spoiler. That's a traffic accident. But I don't know. Just you kind of know what's going on, and you don't know what's going on, but you still in the back of your head go, "Oh yeah, it's that guy." Oh yeah. And then the storyline's a little weak in some areas, and then Jackie Chan's part's a little fruity in some areas, and you're just, how does a Chinese national work for the U.S. government and become trained? Usually they train their own, and they have their own elite. Like if he was like that, whatever.
It's Jackie Chan. He has ninja skills, story reasons for why.
But like in like the 70s, I don't think China was too friendly with the States, and I'm sure they didn't train each other's soldiers. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Just, you know what? It made sense when the script was sent to us and you put a bunch of money down. And now we filmed it and watch it. It's like, maybe it's a little not that great.
They had two things. Was Jackie Chan sad and did ninja things? Yes. Hey, movie.
Yeah. We got drunken James Bond. Sweet.
Yeah.
And we got a guy from Game of Thrones. Wow. That's all we need.
Well, he's been in some other things before, like when they have like Irish movies, he's sometimes one of those like main roles. Like I knew that kind of like, that was his typecasting for me before I saw him in Game of Thrones. So it kind of made sense he was in this movie. And then he was a little bit quiet for the first few scenes. I was like, does he actually have a talking role? And eventually he did.
Yeah, he
but...
started talking a little bit.
Anything else you want to say bad about this one?
No. I'm just, I'm kind of still a little mad, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess for my part, just to put it simply, this movie is just poorly made. Just the cinematography going through it, and the scene selection, and just the logic behind some of the scenes. It was like, really? That's what you're really trying to do? That's how this trap was supposed to be designed? And so if you're watching something, say, like The Bourne Identity, and it's like really well done. You know, all the cinematography is doing really well, and if there's just something that's poor and dumb, it's okay because it's so flashy, you kind of just accept it. This one was done poorly, and you have to kind of watch this, you're kind of left going like, and like we said with that story, it really gets convoluted for no reason. We'll have to get into the spoiler version, but it's like, I guess mystery, drama, it doesn't really matter at all whatsoever for the story. So while they're unpacking the story, it's like, well, this could have all been gone and it wouldn't have actually mattered. So this movie was just bad. I mean, like we said, this is the type of production I think I'd see if this was a college-made movie or something like that. I mean, maybe that was it. Maybe it was literally Jackie Chan watched Taken and said, I want this to happen, and then got his nephew to make it. And here we go. Called in a few favors, got Pierce Brosnan to show up, and like I'm interested to know like what it cost to make this movie. Like it could have been much. Like it must be like Blair Witch, bare bones type of a thing.
I'm sure it cost over $10 million.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna say over $10 million.
And it probably like all just went to the actors, or I don't know.
All right.
I mean, this thing's all about like bombs. So it's like, do you have a pipe? There you go. There's your stage element that you have to use. So yeah, I mean, while we're looking this up, it's pretty poor. Like, I gotta say, if you were thinking about watching this movie, don't, and just watch the trailer instead. Watch every trailer that's out there, and that's gonna be your best viewing experience for this movie. So. Well, I don't know if you're still looking at this, but
yeah.
Do you?
Oh my God!
How much?
$35 million. Do you want to know how much it made at the box office?
Not that much.
$135 million. So it made $100 million in profit.
Well, there you go. Guess we'll be looking forward to Foreigner 2. This time fighting Eskimos or something. I don't know.
$35 million. I don't know what to say.
All right, let's get the ratings. What is your rating for this?
I like a 4. I was going to give it a 3, but Jackie Chan still has a pretty good list. Like, But you can tell he's getting older, and all due respect to Jackie Chan, he's like a legend. And if you ever want to watch watch Police Story, the fights with him and Benny the Jet Yakutas, oh my god, like it was a real fight that they just filmed because they were so amazing. And it's, but out of respect for him, before I was gonna give it a 3 or 2, but you know what? It's just he's still trying to do what he does. It's just maybe he was handcuffed, maybe he's just old and tired, but I don't know.
I mean, if you're gonna make a movie that's like dark and depressing, like they should have the DC producers to do this. This is like their.
Oh, this
movie.
is better than Justice League. Like,
but that type of like cinematography that's based on like this would be a dark, broody movie. You know, we have Drunken Master. Well, I thought about giving it a 2. It was that bad, but instead of Drunken Master, I'm gonna give it 3 drunken producers out of 10 because I did like that performance of Jackie Chan and seeing that kind of what I want you to do.
Probably an Irish Chinese guy.
I don't know.
Let me tell you what to do now. You're Chinese. You gotta seriously. Is that your accent? I can just see the people going. Seriously, is that your accent? You'd be taken back if a Chinese guy had a crazy Irish accent. You'd be like,
well, remember this was produced by Jackie Chan's nephew.
Yeah, Angus McChan.
Angus McChan. So there you have it. 4 and 3 out of 10. Don't see this movie, but do come back to watch our spoiler version of this, because then we can really get into the reasons why this was a piece of trash.
All right.
We'll see you then. Bye.
Angus McChan tells you. Get over here.
You're not Irish, you're just drunk.
I'll fight you.
Your real name's Quan. That's it, we'll call the main character Quan.